feel about Supergirl as a character? Why don't you, hi, just dive right into it.
Why are you laughing about it?
No,
I
it's
thought I
terrific.
did a good job.
Did a great job.
How do I feel about her?
I mean, in the sense of this character, how did you feel about the character and the experience of voicing her?
I felt very similar to her, to be honest. She's very headstrong, and when she wants something, she's gonna get it. Or when she wants to get something done, she's gonna get it done. She doesn't need anybody else to tell her how to get it done or anything like that. She knows that she's capable, and she's gonna do it. So that's what I tried to bring to her, and that's what I connected with her about, and that's definitely what I took from her. Little triangle.
Somebody. I'll go. So when you get the script beforehand, do you do like a lot of preparation and before you get there, or are you just kind of like, all right, I want to try it 4 different ways?
No. I'm messing with those lines a million other ways. And usually, if I can make it home, I have 3 little nieces. If I can make it home, I'll read it out for them, and I'll have them play stuff.
Oh, cool.
And I'll have, well, how would you say this? You know, if you were punching through a building, what noise would you make? And they'll just, you know, like do something totally crazy. I'm like, wow, like trying to spell it out. And there's nothing better than that. I mean, I guess you call it cheating or using my nieces and my, you know, little boy cousins and stuff like that, but it's invaluable. It's completely invaluable. So I do a lot of preparation for it, and it's a lot of hard work. It's fun. It's absolutely fun, and yeah, it's great to watch them play too.
Did you tell them you were going to play Supergirl?
Not at that point.
At that point.
One of the oldest is 7, and she gets it. She gets it. She's seen me record and stuff like that, and she totally understands. The 4-year-old though, it doesn't make sense. I remember we were watching a Winx episode, and she sees my character Bloom on screen, and she was watching. She looks at it, and she looked back at me, and she, "That's you?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "How are you here?" I was like, "Oh, I can't. How do you explain that?" So they were very excited to see it, and they were flying around the house and, you know, fighting with each other and doing stuff like that.
Right.
So she's just now starting to get it, but the 7-year-old loves it, and she really, really likes Supergirl because, let's be honest, she likes having her way all the time, and Supergirl gets her way, you know, 99% of the time. So she connected a lot with that.
What was it about this particular Supergirl character in the script that brought you to it, that made you want to do it?
Well, above everything else, Andrea Romano asked me to do it, and I would do anything that she ever asked me to do, and that includes weeding her garden. Anything she asked me to do, I will do it because she is such an amazing woman, always has been and always will be. I really liked the difference between Kara and Supergirl. I really got to play 2 different characters because, you know, from the comics and everything else, you really see how Kara is completely different from Supergirl. She grows into Supergirl because she's all of a sudden given these powers. And so to play this very kind of shy, sweet girl that all of a sudden gets thrown into these extraordinary circumstances was totally, what's the word I'm looking for? I really liked that, and I wanted to do that. So to be able to play 2 people in 1 character, to be able to show 2 sides of a coin, that's really what I look for, and that's what I enjoyed the most doing with her.
Now, you worked with fellow Castle cast members on this series, on this film as well. Were you recording at the same time together, or was it a different sequence?
I feel so bad. Everyone asks me that, and I'm like, no, I'm going to start just lying and say, yes, we did the whole thing together. It was great. We ate bonbons. She made tea. No, we didn't work together. I wish, and I think...
Because you play off well, really,
Yeah.
you play really well in the show together, so...
I mean, that's all due to Andrea and the editing and everything that those guys do to make this film incredible. We do such a small part, and they make it so good. They make us look really good.
What kind of context did you have with Supergirl prior to this gig? I mean, did you have any ideas about Supergirl? Was that a type of character you wanted to always play?
She wasn't a character that I ever really thought of. I always thought more about villains. In fact, I was just talking about Poison Ivy over there as being one of my favorites. I never saw myself as a hero. And when that was brought to me, I thought, how interesting, and because I've always thought that, you know, heroes can be a little stagnant, you know, a little one note. So I thought, I'm gonna play this like I would, you know, any other of the villains that I, you know, pretend like I am. I'm really gonna try to give it as much good and bad as possible because no one is all good, no one is all bad. So I never thought about it, but it was great being able to do it. And now I think about it all the time. I definitely had a couple dreams of flying around in the Supergirl outfit. So.
Is that your new outfit for San Diego Comic-Con?
No, that's for this. You will be seeing it on the panel. Usually we do the panel first, so you would be seeing it now, but that didn't happen. This is my Smallville interpretation. I have the white, the blue, and the nice little red heel. So I won't kick you, I promise.
Did you get a copy?
If you did, I have a story to tell.
There you go. So you will be seeing that.
One more question.
You have a quick question. If you were, now that you got to voice Supergirl in this movie, would you, if you got to play any Supergirl, like a movie or a TV show, who would you want to play?
That's so difficult. There are so many great ones. Like I said, I would love to be Poison Ivy. I would love to do Batgirl. Thank you very much. Harley. I mean, this is just DC Universe that we're talking about. I mean, if anyone knows the Umbrella Academy, I would love to play the Rumor. I mean, are you kidding me? That would be insane. And then if you go into Marvel, I mean, come on. I mean, I would have loved to be Mystique. I would love to be Mercury. I'd love to be, all those characters. It's endless. So to play any of them, live action or animation, is a huge blessing because those roles are coveted, and they should be coveted. They're important, and people really enjoy them, and that's why we have a big responsibility to bring them to life, and that's all I ever want to do with any character.
Excellent. Thank you.
Are you writing on your wrist?
Passion. I'm passionate for
Are
comics.
you writing on your wrist, or is that a tattoo you're writing?
Oh, no, that's Sharpie because I'm left-handed, and all my things get smeared.
Whose idea was it for you to put on the costume?
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All my costumes, that's me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Go to BKBN.net. Go to BKBN.net. Go to BKBN.net. I tell you to go. Go down.